Yes, so hello guys, welcome back to another edition of Sports Update Ghana. My name is Joseph Adamafiu, and coming up in this edition, Black Stars head coach Otuado has handed a late call-up to RB Salzburg player that is Forson Amankwa, because one of the players that coach Otuado named in his squad has gotten injured, and we'll be checking out which player got injured over the weekend. But one of the players also that was named in coach Otuado's squad is having issues with his nationality switch, so won't be able to play in the upcoming friendlies. Before we get into it, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's start off with the player who has been handed a late call-up in Ghana's squad for the upcoming match friendlies against Nigeria and Uganda. So coach Otuado last weekend named Ghana's squad for the upcoming friendlies against Nigeria and Uganda. Coach Otuado was reappointed as Black Stars coach on Friday last week, and on Saturday we got to know about the Black Stars squad who will be facing Nigeria and Uganda in the upcoming friendlies. Among the players that were named in Coach Otuado's squad did not include Forson Amankwa, but however, and an update to the squad that Coach Otuado has made, he has included Forson Amankwa in Ghana's squad. Forson Amankwa received a late call-up to Ghana's camp after Elisha Wusu, the auxiliary midfielder, got injured over the weekend. So that is why Forson Amankwa has been given a call-up to the Black Stars. Now, Forson Amankwa's late call-up to the Black Stars happens to be his debut call-up in the Black Stars squad, although he was named in Coach Chris Hughton's provisional squad for the 2023 African Cup of Nations. Forson Amankwa did not make the final list of the squad, so this makes it his debut call-up to the national team. So Forson Amankwa has not played for the Black Stars, and even he hasn't played for Ghana at any of the youth levels, despite doing very well for Salzburg in the league in Europe and also playing in the UEFA Champions League. Forson Amankwa has not been considered in the national team, but it's good that Otuado has handed the youngster a call-up in his squad. So Forson Amankwa, now people will ask, who is he? Well, Forson Amankwa rose through the ranks of playing for West Africa Football Academy in the Ghana Premier League, popularly known as WAFA. So he played for WAFA, and because WAFA has that kind of relationship with Salzburg in Europe, you see some of their players play for Red Bull Salzburg, and they also play for a number of the Red Bull clubs. So for Forson Amankwa, he got his move to go and play for Salzburg, and when he joined them, he was sent on loan to two different clubs, but currently he is now getting more playing time in the league. Well, Forson Amankwa's team is currently among one of the top teams in their league, and Forson Amankwa has been getting enough playing time. Well, for his playing style, he plays as a midfielder, and Forson Amankwa can play as a number 10 and also as a creative number 8. So that is about Forson Amankwa and the style of play. But it's quite shocking that a player like Forson Amankwa has not played for Ghana at any of the youth levels, and is now getting his first call-up to the Black Stars. Hopefully he gets to make his debut when Ghana takes on Nigeria on Friday the 22nd, and when we take on Uganda on Tuesday the 26th. So he replaces Elisha Wusu. As I have said, Elisha Wusu was named in Ghana's initial squad, but he got injured during Oxe's game over the weekend. Now, moving on to other issues in the Black Stars squad. Well, Mohammed Diamonde, the player that Coach Otuado named in Ghana's squad for the upcoming friendlies, is likely to miss the upcoming friendlies. Why is this so? Well, it appears that Mohammed Diamonde, who happens to be an Ivorian national who is switching nationalities to Ghana, has not completed his nationality switch and won't be able to honor the invitation. Well, in my previous video, I told you that Mohammed Diamonde is an Ivorian, and the player was named in Ivory Coast under-23 team back in March 2023, which was last year. And quite shockingly, Otuado, when naming his squad, named the youngster among Ghana's players for the upcoming friendlies in March 2024. So Mohammed Diamonde the reason that he's related to Ghana, a lot of people say because he played for Right to Dream and went on to play for FC Norgeland. A lot of people think that he plays for, or he's a Ghanaian. Well, Simon Idingra, we also saw, came to play for Right to Dream in Ghana, where he grew up through the ranks and went on to play for FC Norgeland. Currently plays for Brighton. But Simon Idingra is originally an Ivorian. So for Mohammed Diamonde, and now people are asking if he's indeed Ghanaian. Well, what I can say is he's not Ghanaian. Yesterday, when I was at the University of Ghana watching the athletics, shockingly, one of the Ivorians who competed against Benjamin Azamati during the 100-meter dash, when you watch, you see a Diamonde, an Ivorian national, competing for Ivory Coast at the 100 meters African Games. So why would a Diamonde be named in Ghana's squad? Well, the player has the decision to make whether he wants to play for Ghana or Ivory Coast. It turns out that he wants to play for Ghana instead, and he has begun process to switch nationalities to come and play for Ghana. But Mohammed Diamonde plays as a midfielder, and he's a creative midfielder, just like the way we have our number 8 and number 10 in Andre Ayew and also Mohamed Kudus. Well, Mohammed Diamonde currently plays for Rangers in the Scottish League and has been doing tremendously very well. So that is the latest on Mohammed Diamonde. Now, that'll be it for this episode of Sports Updates Ghana. It's always a pleasure coming your way with the Sports Updates. My name is Joseph Adamafiu, and I'll see you in the next one. Please subscribe.